The Lake 4-stock Nintendude, the best way to understand the Lake is to know that he actually lost that set.
Yeah, I mean, that's a Pittsburgh special, is that we make the statement, but we lose the set.
So this matchup, definitely an interesting high-tier matchup.
Yeah.
I think one of Zelda's best high-tier matchups.
This is absolutely
I don't think we can truly call Ice Climbers a top tier anymore.
Yeah.
But a high-tier matchup that Zelda does very well on, good at splitting the climbers and good at killing them with a forward air and back air.
And what's so interesting is longtime Sheik players like Dreffin love to use Zelda in this matchup until like Nana's dead or they're just at a high percent and then switch to Sheik and just play the easy neutral game, because once you're out of the chain grab like area for Sheik, it becomes a lot easier to just wall out Ice Climbers, not let them wave dash at you. But seeing like only Zelda against Ice Climbers, it honestly has worked very well for a lot of people when they try it.
There's definitely an additional layer where traditionally Sheik really struggles with this matchup. In fact, we have seen players like, Silent Swag, like a good Sheik, actually switch to Zelda when counterpicked Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
Sorry, Carol.
Sorry, Carol. Which Carol?
I can't say. Okay,
I think this first stock's been played pretty slow.
Yes, down to one climber, but it's still, you kind of need that. Okay, given the Disney magic, but didn't quite get back to stage. You still need that lightning kick to kill, so it's not quite as free as like a solo Popo on a lot of characters.
3 knees pretty much, and
yeah,
Ices are at 45.
A lot of percent, and also just notice every time hits both of them with the lightning kick, they're kind of split up.
Yeah.
And Nana can't SDI out of the forward smash in the way that a real character, like as in played by human can, so that F smash is also going to be a tool to split them up. You either take it or you get split up.
Yeah, that's the thing is, especially if you're wave dashing around a lot, Nana is like in your jump squat, like gets you airborne as like Nana.
Right, yeah.
So getting kicked, like you're not crouching, like you're not gonna take less hit stun as Nana,
Yeah, kind of gave them both climbers the kick, and that killed off Nana. Zelda's down smash very quick, his frame 4 move, one of her better neutral tools for sure, and
and that's a big lightning kick. And it's crazy watching Jmook play as Zelda. He's really moving so much faster than I have seen like any Zelda.
Yes.
So smooth.
I mean, even there, using that double jump to get just that little bit of extra speed, knowing that he wouldn't need it, and then, of course, got edge guarded. But
yeah, but allow me to say something good about Frostbyte's play right now, not to just like talk about Zelda.
Oh yeah, no, it's
because Frostbyte had to like, you can make a read on Zelda's recovery, and it's honestly not that risky because you might like get back aired, but usually you're in a zone so close to Zelda where like she can't get the sweet spot of the lightning kick. She will get like the sour spot, which sucks and sends you nowhere.
Yes, very poor move. Wow, got the you can sweet spot with climbers, just got the double jump towards the stage. It's so much harder to sweet spot on Battlefield because the ledge is just a bit higher than it like visually looks.
Yeah, and let me just say that playing against Zelda, you see these like short hops that look like they take forever, and then you just barely stick that dumb little foot out. That is so frustrating to play against, especially as Ices, where like you get split up by it so far.
Yeah, as soon as you're kicked and you're in this disaster recovery mode of just like trying to get Nana back, trying to like get the climbers together and get something started, it's just a lot harder than like taking 18, which is already kind of bad. Okay. Evening out the stock count, a lot of percent on the climbers.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Nana's percent's going to be at. Oh, and she turned around at the edge.
Frostbyte finding a way to get the stage control out of that corner, and the belay to save both of them, and no punish. Well, there it was. Okay.
Oh, but
get some damage started.
Yeah, great awareness on that up smash. Oh, and actually sharking out some jumps from Jmook right now.
Wow.
Doing a lot of chip damage.
What a big turnaround in these last couple stocks.
Yeah, and this has been a long first game. Like, we're almost about to hit like 5 minutes on the clock.
I mean, these characters both have just, wow, the last hit.
Wow, and oddly enough, you can do that with like Pichu if you like forward smash a little early, because it's another character with like a multi-hit electric.
Yeah, the multi-hit electric forward
out.
smash, yes. Yes.
And if you do it early and make sure that the last hitbox is there to cover that little area, it can work out for you. But that was honestly really close for
Yes, and
for Frostbyte.
this traditional Ice Climbers counter stage, because of exactly this, the projectiles can control the stage so effectively, but you have to just win over and over again, even with the projectiles, or else, yeah, those lightning kicks from Zelda just add up. We don't have much percent on Popo, which is what's displayed in the corner, but Nana's actually been kicked a couple of times and will be sent so much farther. Yeah, easily split them up when they're in different percents, and yeah, just able to get that kill in just as Zelda falls right back to the ground. Lost no time there. Ooh.
And the Jake is really being aggressive with Zelda, and it's working. Oh no, tries to do a runoff down air.
Yeah, which
but like,
is cool,
what's the punish? As Icy's, I guess maybe up smash.
I mean, a buttery down smash is what we got.
Yeah, and it's rinse and repeat though. I don't know.
Yes, this is a bit of a tricky. Oh, and the rising while teleporting across the stage, kind of stylish.
Yeah, that's one of the few like mix-ups that Zelda has. I know when we watch like low tiers, mid tiers, it's easy to be like, oh, this character's bad, like they have all these like horrible things that you can do to counter them, but that doesn't mean they have no options. They have like 1 or 2 options that they need to set up and get in order to win neutral and then just like play their game. Like they have a thing that they can do. It's just hard to set it up so it works.
Zelda's strong tools are actually extremely strong. Her lightning kick, if you read the All-Star trophy, it mentions that's her strong centralizing tool, but it's extremely centralizing, and if you play around it, I will say one of the reasons Zelda traditionally does well in this matchup is Ice Climbers, that like up diagonal, back diagonal, up is like just so hard for them to really cover. They're better at the down smash and the grab, so Zelda can pick on them a little bit better. That's one of the reasons they struggle against Peach.
Yeah. And Frostbyte doesn't really have an answer every time that the Jake is falling down. But finally ends up getting a grab in the corner. This should just clean up the stock. It drops the handoff.
Yeah, well, but I will say if you watch the tape, that was all perfectly legal. That was all
this was
allowed.
all perfectly legal. But even dropping that handoff, Frostbyte does manage to clean up the stock with relatively low percent. I think Nana's at kind of a high percent just based on how that forward smash center.
Yes, Nana's, well, let's see, way higher percent than Popo. And building that Nana percent is really important because it's not even that you can kill Nana faster, although that's great. It's that when you hit them with any of these strong moves that Zelda has, even the down smash, you're separating them.
Wow, that barely missed.
Oh no!
Jmook
Really?
is so good at just doing like the very last frame of like getting that foot out.
Yes,
so
he's able to like mix up these short hops in a way that a lot of people are very committal to the forward air or back air. You know, being able to find a way to get that sweet spot on them.
Yeah, like all you really have with Zelda are these small timing mix-ups, and that is a huge part of Melee. You can really see it right now.
Wow, right in the skull.
Ooh, and this game's looking a lot worse. That was so disrespectful.
It was
so
a good option.
It was a good option, but wow, that was mean.
Giving a wave to Z Sparky, a chic player.
Oh yeah. And we're going back to FD. I think a lot of Ice Climbers, this is like their comfort pick.
Yes.
Something I want to point out just in neutral as Zelda, a lot of Zelda players will forward smash and bait you into trying to like wave dash in and like punish them. And then they can immediately like jump back air or down smash to mess you up. And if you're still trying to hit Zelda and interrupt her, she can still counter hit you. Like her ASDI down or crouch cancel is really good because she gets so short. She gets so low. Oh no, barely.
Edge guard.
Yeah, doesn't wave dash back to the ledge enough.
Yeah, but still in great shape. But right, yeah, that you do anything, I'm shield. You know, just up back arrow shield. You know, that's what I mean.
And right now, this is kind of like Jmook's version of Zane's Roy bid, where Zane went Roy at these tournaments and just literally beat everyone, including top 100 players. Like,
yeah, I mean, tiers don't exit, as they say.
It's cool to see they're just very clearly on a level above everyone. everyone that they play against.
Notice that Jmook used the information gleaned from watching how the climbers put out their projectiles to protect center stage in order to approach. And then Frostbyte was able to just completely mix up how he was using the projectiles.
Yeah.
In order to make that hard on Jmook's second stock. And I realize Jmook is ahead again. But just good neutral from Frostbyte of not just shooting the same projectiles, recognizing that Jmook was able to get in.
Yeah.
Forcing the Zelda to be aggressive, not her strength.
This has been a very, very neutral heavy matchup. Like
Yes,
we're having long games, but like it's not like they're not playing. They're not just like standing there waiting for the other person to do something. They're trying to trick each other. They're trying to really get them to commit to something.
Yeah, they're getting two pieces and feeling each other out rather than getting huge death combos every time someone. Yeah,
God, it's so hard.
Anything with a bit of end lag, Jmook is just finding these right out of shield, hop, short hop, back air, forward air. Oh, I thought we had a neutral halftime.
Not just yet. Jmook's DI is just too good.
Yeah, really impressive shield pressure using this character. Being able to get a bunch of falling fairs and then use that extra time to fair.
Yeah, and something like Jmook's really obviously like covering the wave dash. And if you're shielding too close to Zelda, even like a short hop or a roll is still moving horizontally. So Jmook's still in that mode of covering that area anyway. So even like trying to mix something up like a short hop out of shield or a roll, like you're still kind of in the same area. You're not really like playing around the kick that is going to come and going to hit you.
And Climber's movement is just more explosive horizontally, so Zelda's ability to cover that more effectively like slots into them kind of well.
Yeah, and when Ice Climbers tries to commit to the air, like you can do like auto cancel short hop up air, but that's not very useful on FD. Like I think Frostbyte might have counterpicked himself a little bit here, just by like continuously like going back to the stage. I feel like Battlefield went a lot better.
The only thing I know about this matchup is that I watched a Zelda deliberately take climbers here.
Yeah.
In like 2016. I won't say who.
Yeah. Well,
you know I can't say
solid
that.
3-0.